I hope this looks okay. It's been a while. It has. Um, it's been a while because things are going crazy right now. Oh my God. I mean, what's been going on? What do I even? No, yeah. So there's been a lot going on. Just to get to the gist of it, of what we're going to be talking about today, I'm starting over again. We'll touch more on that in a minute. I just want to talk about it real quickly though, the like what's been going on. I'm in working class America, you know. And in my free time, unfortunately, all I've done is doom scroll. Oh no. And the chances I do have to write, I've not been feeling it. There's been a couple different projects I've wanted to work on. I don't know. I couldn't power through it. I couldn't power through it. Maybe I'll get back to them. Because I know I'll get back to one of them at least because I really liked that one. Sorry, she's hitting her water. You're so weird. What I'm mostly referring to is my project known as Crystalline Harbor. I've talked about it a few times before. And it's going into the new year. It's what I really, really wanted to work on. I don't really know how to explain it. I've been trying to think about like what exactly isn't working because I thought for the longest time that like I didn't want to keep on starting over. I don't know. There's pieces that just are not working. That's kind of why I started this video, just because I think it's been a while since I filmed anything. And I don't know, I kind of think, hey, why not film starting over for the fifth time on this channel already? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I think we're at a good part of the day where I can get started on doing all that. So I was just trying to write in my document there what I think, like what kind of story I might want to write. So I did the first 25 minutes. I did some quick reading, and then I was getting to the next part, and I just immediately was like, no, I don't think this is it either. What I've been struggling with lately is figuring out what kind of story do I want to write. But then on top of it, then my mind immediately, I do this with everything. My mind immediately flips to, okay, but then how do you make that interesting? And then I try to make it interesting, but then the plot is gone. Or I should say like the character, like the actual like character driven plot is gone. Because then I'm just thinking of spectacle. Oh look, there's magic. Oh look, there's a serial killer. Oh look, there's a three-headed dog that eats children. I don't know. I've never written that. But you know what I mean? It's always about the spectacle. And I'm kind of getting to a point where I'm like, okay, well, I can't keep on relying on that because that's taking away from any semblance of character driven plot that I have left. I don't know. It puts me in a very, very odd predicament. Because then it's just like, okay, so then what do I want to write? Ugh. I'm sitting now. Hold on. I'm gonna have to give this some thought. Hold on. So here's where I'm at after some thought. I know what kind of story that I would like to tell, or at least I have a vague idea of the kind of story I want to tell. Where I get very, very nervous, especially when it comes to talking about it, is that it is there's no easy way to say it. It's just closer to a reality that I live in as compared to something that honestly I would only describe as more extravagant. It's quieter. It's not about a city, it's about a small town. It's not about anything you that I usually would write, whether that's monsters, serial killers, whatever. Sorry, I feel like I sound like I'm pissed off about it, which I'm not really. I'm just kind of like frustrated because I'm like I think the type of story that I want to tell is more quiet and introspective. And one of my big worries is that that doesn't resonate well with people. Which I mean those feelings are my own. Nobody has said that to me specifically, but that's the thought in my mind. So, yeah, that's kind of where we are at. I have an idea of what kind of story I want to write, but I don't know how to talk about it. I think what gets me frustrated is like my only thought right now is like maybe I'll have to just do like all the planning in private, but then it's like okay, well what if I get to a point that I want to talk about it and then I just won't because I'm like because I'm like afraid of people seeing how boring everything is. I think I need to stop talking about it like that too. It doesn't have to do with like going to New York City to follow your dreams or working at my corporate job and the CEO wants to do me. Ooh, like it's nothing like that. That is a power imbalance. Ew. To each their own, but Jesus. Anyway though, like so that's where my problem is. It's just like it's not it's I feel like it's not extravagant. It's quiet, it's moody, it's introspective. It has to do with small towns like the ones I live in. Like it's not I don't I think it's a story that I would love very much. That's why I think that's why I am afraid to even share even a little bit of it because it's just like just because I'll like it doesn't mean anyone else will. Ugh. Oh my god. So exhausting, so embarrassing. Like, grow up a little bit, Jeffrey. Jesus. See, and it's way too early in the day for all this. It's about 11 o'clock. Um, there's still a lot of time left in the day. I really, really tried. I tried today. I don't think I'm gonna be doing very well under the pressure today. So I think I'm gonna take a break, first and foremost. I wanted to try to film something today. I was hoping it was gonna go a lot better than this, and I was hoping that I'd actually have something to share. Here we are. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how we do next time, I think. If you made it this far and witnessed my crash out, hey, thanks. Such a rainy, crummy day. Crazy. Just an update since yesterday. I don't know. I just wrote down a bunch of ideas on a document. And admittedly, a lot of it felt a lot better considering how like catastrophized I was. I'm gonna try to work on it more today, but yeah, I don't know. I liked this I liked what I was working on a little bit more because it just feels closer to what I really want to do. I'm not trusting myself enough, I don't think. I'm not letting the story just carry itself. With a lot of the projects I've been doing recently, I end up throwing in a lot of like I feel the only way I can describe it is like I'm throwing in spectacle. Like it's just stuff that I'm throwing out there just to be like, oh, look at this, isn't this loud and interesting? And it's just like that's not really something I completely relate to. So I'm going with a more quieter approach with with the ideas that I have right now. It's very see, I don't even know how to really describe it. Because it is just ideas right now. And there's nothing really set in stone. But yeah, no, I had like this big breakthrough before I stopped writing yesterday, and I was just like, oh wow, that's actually really good. I like that. I don't know, it's something that like I connect with. So I'm hoping that by putting it, not really putting it out there, but I'm hoping that I can stick through it. Yeah. There's really nothing of substance else that I really have to add there. I just wanted to share that little update. Yeah. Okay. Bye.